All right, so I've been getting a lot of messages recently of people who have been with me for a while, for 9 months, 6 months, 3 months, that followed my stuff, went to boot camp, went to recruit training command, went to BMT, whatever it is you call it within your branch, and within boot camp or maybe in A school or maybe once they graduated A school, they get separated, right? And in one of my original first few videos that I made in this channel, I talk about the statistics, right? I don't know the exact statistics, but people get filtered along the way, right? For example, when I was in boot camp, to begin, there was about 110 males, right? And within my compartment where I lived. And by the end of boot camp, I think there was about 65 or 66 males left, right? That's a huge decrease in numbers, right? A small percentage of that, they got separated, and another percentage of that, they got held back, and another percentage of that, they graduated later on, because they couldn't pass their PFA, they couldn't pass their swim, or they got separated medical reasons, or they did marijuana before they joined the military and they still popped in the urine analysis. So there's a lot of different ways people get separated, people get held back, and maybe eventually separated. And what I never really thought about, right, when I first joined initially, is I decided to join and got into the DEP program November of 2014, right? And I was scheduled to ship out June of 2015, right? So I had 7 months to kind of prepare, and within those 7 months, I still continued to work up until the last month I left for boot camp. But within that 7 months, I didn't go to school. I just decided, hey, I'm going to commit my life for the next 5 years to this thing. That's what I'm going to be focusing on. But, I could have fallen under the statistics. Right? I could have fallen under, not being able to make it through boot camp. And, had I not, continued to work my full-time job, and midway I said, I have 3 months till I ship out. I have enough money. I'm not going to work. I don't want you to be in that position where you fall along the way, you get separated, and you come back to your life and you don't have a job, you don't have any money, and you didn't continue your education, and you're basically left with nothing, right? And basically, if that had happened to me, and let's say I was a month into boot camp and I got separated, then, I would have kind of reflected and looked back at my, last 8 months, and just kind of said to myself, man, I wasted a long time and I didn't get anything done, right? So I don't want that to happen to you. So the main takeaway that I want you to have is, up until you leave, if you can, keep getting your education, right? You can, if you can't do it full time, at least do it part time, whether it's a single class or 2 classes. And up until, a week or 2 before you leave for boot camp, make sure you have your full time job, right? And also make sure that you continue to work on your physical fitness, right? Because physical fitness is important for you being in the military. Tomorrow, which is November 1st for me, I don't know exactly when you're going to be watching this, is when I take the PRT, physical readiness test, right? So a lot of people in the military are getting separated because of that, right? Because if you fail 2 PRT cycles within 3 years, you get separated, right? So physical fitness is important. So that's kind of what I wanted to relay to you and say to you. So thank you for watching, and I hope you have a great Navy day.